morning, everybody. Over here at the chapel on Saturday morning. It's almost every week I end up here. And I just want to share some news with you that I always think is really exciting to share with each what's going on, because so much of the news we have right now going on is very negative. But one of the things that's really, really exciting for those that are part of this church, part of the school over here, a part of this beautiful new chapel, is that nearly 20 years ago, when the church originally got the property over here in Buckwalter, I know because I've talked to some of the people that were in leadership, and obviously Father Owens, when they purchased the property over here at Buckwalter, people were like, why in the world would you buy property at Buckwalter? There's nothing but tumbleweeds blowing down that road. And why would we want to have property over there? And we knew that God was going to do something great here. And so we acquired this property, and here we are nearly 20 years later in this new chapel, in this new campus. And this past week, over here at Cross Schools, we had our first freshman class show up for their orientation as we move into the new high school. It was really, really, really exciting. Nearly 25 young people there, which is for a first class, that's actually quite large, as I understand it. And you know, I held myself together from not weeping in front of the young men and young women who came in, but I found myself really overwhelmed with emotion, thinking this all began with a dream 20 years ago. It's now becoming a reality. And 4 years from really this spring, we'll have our first graduating class from Cross Schools. And this has happened because of incredible vision of our leaders of our church, and also because of so many of you who gave to something and planting seeds in a garden to create a legacy that some people never got a chance to see. And what we're doing now, the seeds we're planting are going to grow something that many of us will never see, yet we'll see it on the other side. And so I'm really excited. I'm going to put some pictures and attach some videos at the conclusion of this for you to see. My oldest son, Will, or second oldest son, Will, spoke yesterday to this first freshman class just about some pitfalls and some warnings and some good things they need to worry about as they move into a high school, and about keeping their faith and who they spend time with. And him and Morgan Cronimus and Grace and Drury, all graduates across school, got a chance to talk to the young people. And I also might add here one thing on the side, and that is if you want to be at something special on August 9th, which is a week from tomorrow, over here at Cross Schools, for the 10:30 service, you want to be there if you can. I'm bringing in all the recent high school graduates and those who are going off to college. I've had this on my calendar for nearly 2 years. I've had it circled on my calendar. I didn't know when exactly it would be in August, but the week before, all of them left, and they're going to come and hear the service. I'm going to say a prayer over them and say a few things about each one of them. It's going to be really, really exciting. Obviously, we'll all be wearing masks, 6 feet apart, but reserve yourself a spot at the chapel if you get a chance. I think it's going to be a great blessing. Until then, I look forward to seeing you, and you're in my prayers as always. Isn't this beautiful in here? I love being in here. I'll see you soon. Bye. Yeah, all right, around. Good morning, girls. Hi, it's nice to meet you. Yay, Hannah.
First one is kind of goes along with what they both said, but right now, as like if I could go back and tell my freshman self right now, anything, I would say make a plan all the way through senior year, because I know not everyone everyone wants to go to college, and everyone has like I kind of made a plan through like going through high school, but right now I'm gonna go up to college. But some of my friends, they're planning on doing plumbing, an electrician. Some of them are, I think they're gonna be mechanics, and if that's what you want to do, then that's what you should do. So I think you should make a plan for your all the way through your senior year, and then take classes according to your plan, that plan. Okay, I was talking to my brother about this. He graduated 6 years ago, and he said the number one point he would make until his freshman year is to read. Now, that not just read books or whatever, but read your Bible, because I've seen a lot of my friends drift away from their faith, and it was really sad. So if I was going to tell myself right now what something to do, it would be read educational books and your Bible, because I did a lot of SAT prep going through high school, but it wasn't enough to get the score I wanted. And I know if I kept reading through freshman, sophomore, and junior year, then I would have gotten a much higher score. So reading is really, really, really important. And my last and final point is to pick the right friends, because a lot of my friends also drifted away from Christ because they picked the wrong friends and they went in the wrong crowd. So make sure, I know that it's a small class, but in my high school, there's lots of people that you go, you know, Grace knows what I'm talking about, but make sure you pick the right friends.